there is a terrific awakening going on, and we just need to expand it and expand it and expand it as fast as we can. We are going to be faced with a series of attacks, if you like, in many ways, to try to frighten us and push us into accepting dramatic changes in the world in many areas. And in terms of the so-called swine flu vaccination program, they wish to cull the population and have the ability to do that almost at will through the insertion of nanotechnology microchips, which I've been talking about for a long time. We're at the point where we really do have to be adult here and face where we're at. It is what it is, and if we face it, we can overcome it.
Welcome back. This is a Fox News alert. Health officials in New York are waiting for test results. This after 75 students at a Queens high school got sick with flu-like symptoms. They're trying to rule out swine flu. An outbreak of swine flu has killed dozens in Mexico, some say up to 60, and at least 8 people in Texas and California have gotten sick. This type of swine flu has not previously been seen in pigs or humans. The World Health Organization says it appears to be spread from human to human.
This strain of swine influenza that's been cultured in the laboratory, this strain of swine influenza that's been cultured in the laboratory, this strain of swine influenza that's been cultured in the laboratory is something that's not been seen anywhere actually in the United States and the world. So this is actually a new strain of influenza that's been identified.
This is going to be a public relations, trust your government and your health officials public campaign. Trust the scientists to say the swine flu is for real.
And look, this is one time. Forget the conspiracy. Listen to our government agencies. These guys are telling the truth. You know, there's no conspiracy here, folks. Just get your damn vaccine.
All right. Thank you, doctor.
All right. Now, what do you think of the vaccination?
Yeah, I have more concern about the vaccine than I do about the swine flu. It's been rushed to market. There are high levels of adjuncts which basically make it more potent, so they can, it's kind of an unrefined method that they use. They had to use high levels of these adjuncts, including
thimerosal. It's an antiseptic preservative, and hasn't that been linked in some cases to autism?
It has, and you look, it's been shown to cause autism in children.
Thimerosal, a preservative which was taken out of childhood vaccines a while ago because there was fear it could be linked to autism, is being used in some batches of the H1N1 vaccine. Are you concerned that will keep some parents from having their children vaccinated?
Well, we want to make it clear that this is a voluntary vaccination program, but study after study, scientist after scientist has determined that there really is no safety risk with thimerosal. And again, we want to assure people that the scientists, again, have confirmed that there is really a safe factor with using thimerosal. It's an effective preservative and one that we think actually adds to the likelihood that we'll have a safe vaccine for a while to come.
It begins with starting material. Many years ago, large quantities of bacteria, viruses, and living cells were selected. This is called starting material. Because all the material of this stock is identical, it's possible to produce the same quality of vaccines at all times. Out of one tube, bottle, or ampoule with starting material, 1,000 new ones can easily be made. This makes the supply inexhaustible.
I was on a college campus this week and at a lab where they're trying to make an H1N1 vaccine. As a parent with 2 daughters in school, how are you dealing with this, and does the Obama family plan include a vaccine for you?
Well, here's the Obama family plan, is to call up my HHS Secretary, Kathleen Sebelius, and my CDC Director, and just ask them, what's your recommendation? and whatever they tell me to do, I will do.
There are simple things that everyone can do today to reduce the risk of flu. If you're sick with fever, stay home. Second, cover your cough. Third, wash your hands frequently. And fourth, when vaccine becomes available, and we anticipate that there will be vaccine for H1N1 influenza in the middle of October, get vaccinated.
This is going to be a public relations, trust your government and your health officials public campaign.
You know, there's no conspiracy here, folks. Just get your damn vaccine.
I suspect that I may come fairly far down the line, so we're not going to. Here's what I guarantee you: we want to get vaccinated. We think it's the right thing to do. We will stand in line like everybody else, and when folks say it's our turn, that's when we'll get it.
Mr. President, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We're here for a reason, and that reason is we're here to bring this control system to an end, because it's not been going on since we were born into this world, or our bodies were. It's been going on for thousands of years and getting more and more power, centralizing more and more power as the decades and the centuries have passed, and bingo, now they're at the point where they can make their play for total global takeover. So we're here to make a contribution to make sure that doesn't happen. And let's do what we've come to do, which is bring an end to this control system and restore paradise to this reality, which it was before these manipulators came in, and it will be when they've gone, because they are going, but it's going to go some way down the road yet, because they're not going to go quietly, obviously.
The number of confirmed cases of swine flu has topped over 100,000 now, with the World Health Organization calling the pandemic unstoppable and suggesting mass vaccination. But are we actually fighting a man-made tragedy? Some are asking. Investigative journalist and IT contributor Wayne Madsen's in Washington to tell us more about claims that the virus began life in a lab.
Laboratories, especially at the University of Wisconsin at Madison, that were involved in this, what I call the Jurassic Park development of this particular flu. The 1918 flu, called the Spanish flu, was extracted from the corpse of a dead Inuit woman who died of the disease in Brevig Mission, Alaska, a small Inuit village, and it was recombined with, or combined with other forms of flu to create this particular H1N1 that's been declared a pandemic by the World Health Organization.
You know, there's no conspiracy here, folks. Just get your damn vaccine.
All right. Thank you, Doctor.